What is going on, gentlemen? It's been quite some time since I posted my last video, and in today I'm going to show you exactly how to get views on YouTube the easy way. Let me preface this by saying a couple things. So number one is I've been growing this YouTube channel called Tragically Chill for the past like 4 or 5 months now. And in the past 90 days, I got 170,000 plus views with just really simple content. Quite literally, if we go to this channel, my videos are either me just playing Halo 3 and talking about business with school on YouTube, or it's just me making like whiteboard videos and going through examples of YouTube videos that do well and just teaching people how to grow educational YouTube channels. Now, I know this channel isn't really the channel for growing an educational YouTube channel, because for the most of you guys are probably just making like entertainment videos, etc. But what I'm about to teach you today has basically saved me like 99.9% of my time when it comes to coming up with videos in terms of titles and thumbnails. To give you some context, I don't spend a lot of time on titles and thumbnails. I just steal like an artist, if I'm being 100% completely honest. And a lot of YouTubers, your favorite YouTubers, quite literally just take videos and then take that really specific title from one person and then put that title into work with their own channel, and they just switch the niche. There's a lot of terms for this. Some people call it niche bending, some people call it title stealing, some people call it straight up like fucking just being unoriginal. But in my opinion, the smart YouTubers do this, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to in today's video. So let's start by saying this. I started this YouTube channel 5 months ago. It was my first ever video and essentially just blew it up. Now, with the content side of things, it's just me talking about my expertise in the realm that I'm talking about, which is just growing school communities and growing YouTube channels. But when it comes to the titles and thumbnails, I did something really, really specific that not a lot of people like to do. And a lot of people in my school community winners club tend to try to be 100% original and try to come up with their own thing. But in turn, when it comes to their titles and thumbnails, it just comes off as not clickable because they're not using what's being clicked on in the moment of time that they're making videos. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that people are trying to do everything from scratch, when in reality, you can just take from others and put the titles that you find from other channels and take their titles and put them in your own niche. So for example, the way I grew this YouTube channel was looking at a very specific YouTuber called Mark Builds Brands. We go to his channel and we find any video. We'll go to his most popular videos. How to unfuck your mind so that hard things become easy. Now, with my video, I made this. How to... Let me find it. I made a shit ton of videos. Right here. How I unfucked my mind and make 9K per month online with school plus YouTube as a low IQ 24-year-old. All I did was just take this video right here, how to unfuck your mind so that hard things become easy, took it, grabbed the title, and then just added my niche, which is school and YouTube. That's quite literally it. And to put it into perspective, what you're doing is pretty much digging for diamonds. So if we just search up digging forever meme, most people, they just try to dig forever and they never reach that diamond. And by diamond, I mean just that title and thumbnail that would work for their niche. And the people that dig forever are the ones that are trying to be 100% unique and try to come up with their own titles, their own thumbnails. They edit their videos for hours, and then eventually no one ever watches their content as soon as it becomes uploaded. But what I am doing is quite literally just finding the diamonds by going on YouTube, finding other channels that have been doing really, really well, finding titles that I think are really cool, and finding thumbnails that I think are really cool, and just reverse engineering it for my own niche. So for example, oh my God, that was a big ass voice crack. For example, we take this video right here, how I target my audience on YouTube and make blah, blah, blah per month online. All I did was just take inspiration from Mark Builds Brands and his thumbnail style, and then slapped it with my own face, slap the school logo in there to make people know that this is a video about school on YouTube, and put a little funny image in there because I thought it was funny. And I just took the title and then just reverse engineered it for my own niche. And this is quite literally all I do when it comes to making packaging, when it comes to YouTube. And that's how I grow. all I'm doing is just digging for these channels, finding random ass channels, and then just taking their titles and using it for my own niche if it makes sense for my own niche. And I want to talk about the easiest way to find channels like this because not a lot of people necessarily talk about this. And even the case being that I am sponsored by 1 of 10 because they are sponsoring this video, I have been using 1 of 10 for a fucking long time. Quite literally years. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to go to my bookmarks here, which by the way, you can just bookmark thumbnails and titles that you find on 1 of 10. I have this thing called cool stuff, and I literally just have video after video after video, title after title after title, thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail that I use for my own channels. Like this video, for example, the art of editing. Very simple, clean, white thumbnail, laptop, some text, some arrow. Guess what I did? If we go to money maxing, we go to my channel, we go here, we scroll down for a second, then you find, oh, I can't find it. Hold up. It's somewhere here. Oh, here it is. YouTube growth for idiots like me, period. I used the same exact thumbnail style. It got me 22,000 views and made me a bunch of sales on my school community winners club, which by the way, we're doing a free trial, a free 7-day video challenge for $9 a month. You can pretty much join and cancel as soon as you're done the 7-day challenge, if you so please. But that being said, I literally just find thumbnails and titles on 1 of 10 and then just reverse engineer it for my own niche. So I thought it would be really interesting for us to actually go through this and just show you exactly how I would do it. So number one thing is that when you go to the homepage, you'll just find a bunch of outliers. And what I like to do is use these settings right here. So 2x multiplier, anywhere from 100 subscribers, 100K subscribers, sorry, and in the past 6 months ago. And then I just scroll until I find things that are cool. So number one thing that stands out to me is this video right here. I quite literally just found this video and I would use this and I would take this and put it into my idea bank, which we can literally just bookmark here and put it into cool stuff because of a few reasons. Number one, I think the idea of this video is really cool. The video game mindset that ended my burnout forever. Number two, the thumbnail, super simple, and it conveys the idea of the video very, very good. Kill burnout forever. And then there's like a video game character here, which is Link from Legend of Zelda. I am not a casual. I'm not a casual, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, this video right here, this dude has 32,000 subscribers. This video has 69,000 views versus a 9.8K view average video. So the reason why I really like this title is because it worked for a small channel and it got more views than subscribers. So I would literally just take this, bookmark it, and use it forever and reverse engineer this for my own niche. Let's say, for example, I make a video on Tragically Chill with this video for inspiration. What I would do is just the video game mindset that ended my productivity burnout forever or something along those lines. Obviously a really bad example, but you get the point. All I'm doing is just taking ideas and then reverse engineering it for my own niche. And one thing I like to do is I actually like to click on this guy's channel right here and you can see the other videos that he's done. How to ruin video games for yourself. Bad gaming habits. Interesting. These games will heal your brain rot. Cure to brain rot. The mindset that made me stop living for others. Live for you. This is like a self-improvement, kind of like productivity-esque channel. How to reprogram your brain so scrolling feels stupidly boring. 179,000 views. I could literally take this. How to reprogram your brain so that online business feels stupidly boring, and then just slap it on my YouTube channel. Instant video idea just by like a couple seconds of work. What I'm trying to get at here is that too many people like to overthink video ideas, titles, thumbnails, when all the inspiration in the world, exactly like this image here, there's like one where it's like a bunch of diamonds. Like this image right here. This is YouTube in general. And you don't have to just constantly like dig for gold by using your own brain to come up with titles when there are just millions of titles and thumbnails and video ideas on YouTube in general. So let's go here and let's just search up dropshipping. For example, we can find videos that have done really well. We can go to the filters here. We can go to last 6 months. We can go to under 30K subscribers, 2x multiplier. apply changes. And we can find things that have done really well for small channels. So let's find one here. This video right here. Start a clothing brand with no inventory, step-by-step 2026. If you're in the 3D printing niche, for example, like you have like a 3D printing side hustle that makes you $2K a month and you want to teach this on YouTube, you could literally just go start a 3D printing side hustle with no insert thing that 3D printers have here. Step-by-step 2026, copy the exact same thumbnail, but just slap 3D printing. It's this fucking simple, and this is how I've been getting a shit ton of views from multiple different channels. If we go to here, this is my YouTube channel, Tragically Chill. If we go here to Cool Indie Games, this is my YouTube channel, Cool Indie Games, which by the way, it's still printing views from videos that I've made months and months and months ago. In the past 28 days, I've gotten 114,000 views. My last video was made 101 days ago. I don't even upload on this channel anymore, and it's still making me $500 a month. In the past 365 days, we've gained over 1.8 million views and $5,500 in ad revenue alone from a couple videos, but this one being the most popular video, which has 575,000 views, which quite literally the title is Claude AI versus Gemini Make COD Zombies from Scratch. Guess where I found this video? 1 of 10 and YouTube. So AI versus AI remake video games. Let's just type this in, see what happens. And then let's clear these filters here, like AI remake game. And we can just play around with this, like making COD Zombies with AI. And as you can see, you can find videos similar to my video, Weekly How, ChatGPT versus Claude Make Call of Duty from Scratch. And we can see exactly what this guy is making. If we go here to his channel, we go to videos, he's got 32,000 subscribers. We go to public, then we go to popular. 5 AIs work together to build an operating system. I made AI make AI LLM. Like, this could be a really cool idea for a ton of different things. ChatGPT versus Gemini make Clash of Clans. As you can see, like, there's so many video ideas that you can just remake, remix, and make content around things that are already proven to work. And that's quite literally what everyone is missing when it comes to growing on YouTube. Everyone's just trying to come up with the brand spanking new idea, the brand new topic, and they're trying to reinvent the wheel. But here's the thing, 99.9% of the time when you try to reinvent the wheel and make content that is just like completely off the dome and random, is most of the time you're probably not going to make content that people want to see. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is just find something that has worked in the past and find a new spin to put that topic on. So for example, this video right here by Retro Fish, this guy has 8,000 subscribers. This is a perfect YouTube channel to take inspiration from because he's been getting a shit ton of views, but he's a small channel. So what did he do differently? This one right here, Retro Games Made Life Fun Again. Very, very simple concept. 6 months of retro gaming is just him with like an old TV, some old video games, and like some old, like this old desk-ish thing. And it's just like him looking at the camera. 6 months of retro gaming. You could literally take this video, and let me screenshot this to show you. You can take this video here, and instead of retro games, which is very, very broad, which obviously worked really well for him, we can just replace retro with like PS2 games made life fun again. PS3, buying a PS3 made life fun again, because a PS3 is an old console and it's pretty much considered retro at this point. So you can just take out retro, add PS3, and then remake this thumbnail, but it's just the PS3 right here and a bunch of like PS3 games here stacked up, and maybe even the TV's on and you're playing like, I don't know, like GTA 5 on like an old ass TV monitor, because GTA 6 is coming out. So obviously that would be really cool to see GTA 5 on the TV when GTA 6 is about to come out. It's like perfect timing. And you can make a video just talking about how 6 months of PS3 gaming made your life fun again because it reset your dopamine receptors or whatever the case may be on what this guy talked about. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you want to just make your life easier when it comes to YouTube, if you're struggling on YouTube, if you don't know what content to make, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just dig for gold. Find YouTube channels by just searching up on this little search bar, find YouTube videos, find YouTube channels that are very small like this that have been getting fucking hundreds of thousands of views, and then just find ways to remake their thumbnails and titles and video ideas and put a new spin on it. And again, I can't stress this enough. Even though I'm sponsored by 1 of 10, I'm not just saying this because they're paying me money. I'm saying this 1000% because 1 of 10 is like quite literally the best way to find these very small channels, because you can just go to filter here, go to last 6 months, and then go find channels with less than 8,000 subscribers with videos that have gotten freaking 40,000 views with at most 8,000 subscribers, and you can find exactly who is making content, who is winning, and how you can remake those thumbnails and titles and ideas for your own channel, your own niche, your own thing. Like, one more thing I'll just say right here. The only Arabic resources video you need. You could replace this with quite literally everything. The only AI resources video you need, the only copywriting resources video you need, the only school resources video you need, the only YouTube growth resources video you need. There's so many ideas, and it's just about you finding them and you using a little bit of brain power to remake these titles, remake these thumbnails, remake the ideas with your own spin. So hopefully this helped. Please check out 1 of 10. It is a fucking goated software. I use it every day, and yeah, have a great day. Peace.